On up in the house.
Gucci gang, son.
Gucci gang. Even text Gucci gang.
Good to be out here, dude. It's good to be had, man. This is the gayest little microphone. It feels like
It's all up in your grill.
Oh, it feels like the weakest one-armed black kid is trying to give me a hug. That's what it feels like, dude. Like if you go like this,
Go black skeleton.
it's so like, whoa. Somebody feed this boy and then bring him back to the hug ring, you know? Because he ain't ready for fucking real two arms. This dude ain't ready. Hug him with one arm.
He's not ready.
Well, for them, was she annoying first and he started beating off? Or was
I think he had it in
was
him.
he beat the devil?
I think he had a bit of it in him.
That devil.
Yeah.
He had that devil in him, Theo. I could see it in his eyes. He was talking to me, just hoping I'd go to sleep. He would drug me, but not to have sex with me. He would drug me so that he could freely masturbate. He'd leave his socks on. He wouldn't even take his pants off. He was an animal.
Put a hat on.
He was an animal.
The worst is if you're jerking off with a hat on, bro. You're going to hell, I think.
Fedora.
Yeah, that's the worst, bro. That's the most French thing you can do.
Jacking off with them straw Kentucky Derby hats.
Yeah, what's the worst hat to jack off?
The worst hat to jack
Probably
off.
a top hat because you have to balance yourself while you're jerking off. Yeah.
One of them fucking chimney sweep hats.
The best would be one of those Chinese hats, bro, because if you squat down low enough to the ground, you can almost hide under it and jerk off, you know? Those things would be dope, bro.
The most confusing would be like one of them Daniel Boone raccoon caps.
Yeah, but that
You
would,
got that tail in your eye. You push you're blowing the tail's in the way. Just get the fuck out of my way with this tail. Ugh. Right about to finish, you get distracted by the tail. God damn it. Choking up dusty coon fur.
and it's hard to ejaculate when you're breathing out real fast, you know?
Yeah.
It's more of a intake sport.
Yeah.
Is, you know, so when I'm in LA, I feel relaxed. Right. And if I go to like wherever you're from, I'm probably going to Cloma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to Cloma and never wake up again.
Wow.
Yeah, because it sounds very
That calm,
boring.
huh?
Sounds boring.
We didn't have a lot of Asians, man. We had there was a rumor of an Asian when I was first.
What was his name?
I'm not sure.
What was the rumor? What was the rumor?
The rumor was, and I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. They had a rumor that there was an Asian kid, right? And this is after, because we got a Latino kid. We got a Latino kid.
Yeah.
Named,
Not a family, just one kid.
Congratulations.
One guy. Nicholas was his name, and he had a little bit of light facial hair.
Nicholas,
Everybody was fired up about that. Fired. There was a lot of rumors and stuff going around about that.
Yeah.
Because people had never seen that on children. You know, it was like,
Wait, be light hair on the face?
yeah, like this.
Yeah.
People were like, he's trying to grow a sideburn on his chin.
Yeah.
So that
When I was on the wrestling team in middle school, Penasquitas, right there, because Penasquitas was 60% Filipino. So anyway, the rumor of the Asian though, you heard a rumor.
Yeah, they had a rumor that there was an Asian boy in Slidell, Louisiana, which was probably about 17 miles away. And so we had to get over there.
Yeah.
You know, we were fired up, and we thought about it for a couple weeks, and then we started. Me and two of my buddies cut grass. Man, this kid Danny, who was a good friend of mine, and he had a couple of different deficiencies, but he's doing okay now. You know, and we raised up some money, saved up some money over about 2 months. And then we called a taxi over there.
Yeah.
And we went to this place where they were supposed to have, this Asian boy, Chet. I want to say the name was Chet. I'm trying to think. I'll have to text somebody.
Probably Chang.
Does that sound? No.
Chang.
Cha-chang.
Yeah. So Chet.
Chet, I think.
Right.
Does
you
that
ever
sound?
Do you ever see him?
Does that sound
I
possible?
no, it doesn't sound.
It sounds.
It doesn't sound plausible.
It does. It does.
It doesn't sound plausible because I've never met an Asian guy named Chad.
Yeah, there are in Southeast Asia.
There you go.
It's either I think it's either Thai or.
Oh well, then you're
Chetmate,
right.
bruh. Chetmate.
The rumor.
So we got there and he wasn't there. It was a.
It wasn't there.
It wasn't. He wasn't there.
Actually,
When he hit the bottom, dreams came out of him, bro.
By dreams, do you mean guts and blood?
No, I just mean you could just feel the fucking fragments of ideas and hope and imagination fly out of his body.
Hey, we were talking about being on podcasts, and you said we were talking about Rogan. I said you were on there for 3 hours. So you said I ain't never talked to anyone for 3 hours.
Yeah, man. Well, Joe and I didn't know we didn't know each other, you know. And I
That was
just
the
get
first. That was the first time you've had a conversation with him.
I think so. Yeah. So I didn't know. I brought some oranges over there, and because somebody said he likes, somebody said he likes fruits and vegetables. So I brought some. I had some. What are those? Tangerines or tangelos? I had a sack of tangelos at the house.
I'm not mad at that.
And yeah, I
So you
brought
brought a
some
little
over
peace
there.
offering, some tangelos.
Yeah. Brought what I had. That's a way to look at it.
Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
I feel like you get in some weird shit in Amsterdam.
We went to a sex show. I took my girlfriend over there, and we went and watched this sex show. And it was the main stars were out. I guess it was like a flu going around, and so they had some real third stringers on the wheel.
They had the B team.
Oh, dude, they had the fucking water boy and his female cousin in there. I mean, this is something in your country they probably would have ate these people, Chin Yun. But here's what I'm saying is that it was like a lazy Susan, right? And so you get in a little room that are all around this lazy Susan, and your little room has a window that faces.
Wait, what's a lazy Susan?
A lazy Susan's like a thing that spins around that your grandmother had, like if you opened her drawer.
Okay.
And you would spin it.
Yeah. So there's windows all around this lazy Susan.
Yeah, there's windows all around this lazy Susan. And you go in and you get your little booth and you can go stand in there and watch it through your window to see the lazy Susans. So you can see a few other people kind of vaguely who are in their windows.
You can't see them doing like jacking off or nothing.
You can't see them, but you can guess that they're probably jacking off.
Okay.
And then you can see it a little bit in your head, in your imagination.
Yeah, and then what was going on the...
So I was in there.
the show?
It's too fucking... I mean, it was like... The guy could barely even fuck, dude. It was like he had just won like a fuck drawing somewhere that he never thought he would win, But he did all the entries. And it was like he was fucking somebody... It was like he was fucking somebody he knew he wasn't supposed to be fucking, It's like the first couple of times, like you ever pierce yourself, but you don't put it all the way through the first time. You just kind of keep checking for where it's okay. That was this dude, bro. It was like...
He's just trying to figure it out on the fly.
Oh, yeah.
He has a
This guy
crowd.
he was just working freelance, man.
And the girl was not hot?
Oh, the girl was not hot, bro. And then here's the crazy thing. Then I didn't want to watch him fuck.
No, I wouldn't either.
You have to stay in your little cage until
Until he finishes?
No, please no. Please no, dude.
Please no. Well,
I don't want that.
I thought those were the rules, son.
No, you just have to stay in there until there's a certain amount of time. I think it's 3 minutes. Something you get in there before your door open up.
Oh, thank God.
So then you're like locked into watching these people fuck, dude. And it got harrowing, man.
Oh.
I was like cheering at first for somebody, and then I wasn't. And then I just it's like when you don't want to watch the game anymore.
Yeah, you're just over it. You're like,
Yeah.
turn this shit off. And then was your girl feeling it?
I think she was, dude, but she and I had a tough go out there in Europe, man.
Why?
Just like traveling around, and we didn't have a lot of money, so we were doing it.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, this is probably about 9 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Where we at?
But no, I feel you, bro. I mean, look, I feel you, man. I appreciate your thoughts on it. I don't have that, I don't have that many thoughts on it
sorry,
more.
man, my bad.
I don't ever think about it that much anymore, except for, it's interesting to talk about. The crazy thing is, I wish I had a ton of like memories and stuff. I was just so young, and I was just so.
You were partying too, probably?
Yeah, I was just partying. I was just like
What else did you
college.
do at 19, honestly?
How much
Yeah.
pussy did you get?
I mean, I feel like I probably, didn't please a lot of women. Yeah.
Yeah, but was there a lot back then?
I mean, they had pussy back then.
But imagine,
They had.
imagine being 19. You're a good-looking dude, right?
I'm like an 8. As long as I brush my teeth, I'm an 8.
Yeah. Good-looking dude,
You know?
19.
I look kind of like the dude. I realize that I look like the dude that people always accuse of farting. I feel like. Like, oh, that dude probably
Right.
farted.
And he was funny, probably, then, right? Just naturally funny, right?
You don't believe it exists?
Oh, I believe it exists, bro. They caught a dude near me one time with a lamb,
No.
which almost sounds beautiful when you just say it.
Yeah, the lions lay with the lambs.
Yeah, but I don't think.
When you say near you mean in Hollywood?
No.
You mean when you were a kid?
In Louisiana,
yeah, okay.
They got a lot of people out there.
On those fucking natural born mushrooms.
Oh, I never told you the end of that.
Oh, sorry.
So, no, I took that bag of mushrooms to that party,
right?
And a bunch of people ate them who'd never had them before.
Uh-oh.
And then we played a game of hide and go seek, right? I was like,
oh, no.
Oh, dude.
You hide in another dimension.
I was like, I'll count. You guys go hide, right?
Oh, no.
And I never went to fucking look for them. That was the end of that, bro. I never seen one dude, this boy Timothy, I never seen that dude again. You don't even know how to do anything but just fucking...
Do you have a memory where you just bombed? You know when you're bombing, you got to dig yourself out? Have you ever had one where you don't get out?
Yeah. I got two of my crazy memories. One time, some dude laughed so hard at the show, he came out of the closet to his buddies just right in front of him. Swear to God, he's just like, I'm gay! It like fucking literally like jarred something in his stem, you know? And his buddies are like, what the fuck, dude? It's right up by the front.
You made him laugh so hard, he just admitted he's gay.
One of his buddies spilled not milk, beer.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gay!
Yeah. And his buddies are like, what the fuck, dude? And it was awkward because it seemed kind of real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've had people say a lot of stuff, you're like, that guy's retarded. But this guy seemed like he might have been honestly homosexual. And then the other time that I really bombed was, because I'm not trying to fucking, bring in anybody to the other side of the sexual ledger, But the other time that I really had a tough time was at University of South Florida or Central Florida, one or the other. And people are always like, well, which one was it? And I'm like, well, who gives a fuck which one it was?
I agree.
Yeah.
Same, right?
Yeah,
same, but different.
Yeah. No matter what, obviously I'm not in a cool city in Florida. But they brought me out and I bombed, dude. Bombed right in the beginning. I've been doing comedy like 3 years and I bombed. And it was this thing like Battle of the Bands for their school. They booed me off stage. It was like 800 people booed me. Some guy booed me with an American flag, like I wasn't American, And I'm sure you've probably dealt with some of this shit. Anytime. But it's like some guy like waving an American flag and booing,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just going backstage, which is still America, you fucking muppet. But
Did you like wave?
Dude. Well, at first I thought he was supporting me. This is the worst part. So I saluted him, right? Even though I was never in ROTC, right? And I hated those fucking dudes. I didn't hate them, but it was like really a bunch of just like fucking closeted gay dudes at our school that were running around after school with wooden guns.
Yeah.
And you'd see them in the hallway like fucking taking cover and shit behind some lockers with wooden guns. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
They're just lost souls, man. Just trying to figure life out.
Yeah, dude, totally.
That's the only lane they fell in.
And one of them like got in trouble for sneaking a walkie-talkie in ROTC, because they're not supposed to have anything but wooden guns. God, and they were just watching the cheerleaders dance. They're just perverts.
Yeah.
But they had on like uniforms,
The misfits in uniforms. Yeah.
So I saluted the dude, but but he was like against me.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. Because then I was like, oh yeah, we're buddies. And then he was fucking against me.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
So I had to go backstage. Well, what they didn't know was I was emceeing the evening. So I had to come back out on a stage 5 more times between each act and introduce the next act.
Every time you come on, would they boo?
Oh, they boo every time. Until the 4th time, it became so funny that they were doing it every time that then it like gave me a chance to like get back in their graces.
Yeah, you're like, all right, cool, man.
Like I'd been pushed so far down, they're like, fuck no. And by the 4th time, that became the gag.
A lot of comedians, especially this day and age, won't do colleges anymore.
Yeah, I won't do them.
Campus.
Because you go to like the thing and it would be...
Plus, they were one of the first people to say, who gives a shit about weed? Everybody used to go to Amsterdam to get high.
Well, the problem with Amsterdam is there's those trains, there's people on bikes. It's like the worst place to walk around high because there's so many forms of transportation going on. You're like, there's fucking people traveling by crow. Like, you're like, damn, dude, like, I tripped out there, man.
Right, there's like boats.
Oh, yeah, it's way too heady,
there's
bro.
A lot of boats.
It's like, yeah, damn.
People get on boats and shit.
Dude, I showed up there one time and they had a gay pride weekend, and I didn't know it. And they had like a lot of homoerotic like boat floats going by, like just single men just dancing on boats,
Nice.
I was like, I didn't know. I thought that was just, these people were like hella Dutch.
Gay people know how to do it.
Oh, yeah, they party,
There's
man.
no one holding them back. There's no yang or no yin, whichever one it is.
They're all yang.
Yeah, it's just people yanging each other's.
Just yanging it up.
Just fucking yanging each other
And
out, bro.
that's happening in space. In space somewhere, there's gay people that can get pregnant.
They get each other pregnant and they're gay
Because how?
because they're different. Guaranteed.
Oh, you think that?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's gay pride. Whoa, Jamie just pulled
That's
it up.
what it was, bro. And I thought, holy shit.
I got 1/10 of 1% gayer just from looking at that.
Yeah, this is as aerodynamic as it can get, boy.
And no one has a shirt on. There's a couple guys with life preservers. No one has a fucking shirt on. Look how gay this is. This is hilarious. They're all buff and shit. There's
Yeah.
one girl with her hand on her forehead in the front of the boat going, what in the fuck? I can't get no dick. She's like, her friend tells her, you got to get down here. There's 1,000 men with no shirt on and they're all hot. Oh my God, I'm there. I'm going to get us a ride on the boat. An hour into the boat, she's got her hand on her head. Fuck me.
Yeah.
They're all gay.
And that guy had a slip disc, too, on the right, if you could see that.
You think so?
Yeah, one of his hips is a little higher. I have
see
that.
that?
Dysplasia. And it's popular in people that have that, and also Australian.
You think he's just like standing on something? That could be like just a stop image
No, you could
of a
tell.
guy who's moving fine.
It seems like he feels self-conscious about his legs. He has on pants. It's obviously hot out there. You don't think so?
Maybe, right? Like he can't squat anymore. Right?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm in that bad back club, man. It's hard once you
What
get
happened?
that. I just had I think God just put like a weak spine in me. And so when I was like 27, I was painting a wall. And I leaned for like maybe 40 minutes leaning out with a paint thing. Mm-hmm. And when I leaned back in, my back wasn't right anymore.
Uncle and chimes on the all kinds of shit, dude. And I was like, dude, he's one of us, bro.
Yeah.
And then I saw him in another time, dude. Him and I did some.
Jerked me off by a dumpster,
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
and then
I did
alleyway.
that.
I
Oh, yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
I did do that. I did do that.
Excuse me, what?
We worked together.
We worked together where I had to jerk Theo off.
Oh,
I didn't literally jerk him off at a dumpster, dude.
you do what though?
I do it in the hotel room. I charge money for that, bruh.
But it was Meisner. I think we touched. But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Real? Okay.
We really did it, yeah.
Because I hardly have any feelings left in my penis anyway. I feel like at this age, in my life, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
And I'm not trying to be weird or anything.
What is
but
it
I'm trying
because
to
of
be honest.
a lot of masturbation, or you get a lot of girls?
I think it's a mix of everything, man. You know, I've been with some decent women and some just troubled women and some undervalued women, all types of it.
Yeah.
And
You still hook up with the ugly ones, or what?
no, these days, I mean, I try to find that a little bit of beauty in everybody, but sometimes you got to really get in there to see it. You know.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, like, you
Right,
know,
I know what you're saying. What you're saying is to me this. It's like you meet a girl online or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And their face is fine, legit, right? And then their body is legit, right? Yeah. Then you get them naked, and then some things aren't legit. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, the foundation is weak. A lot of times, you know?
Right. What have I always said? You can't build a house on sand.
Hold on.
Everybody be more relaxed.
No, if one day where nobody jerked off.
Yeah, but if nobody was thinking about it at all, I think everybody would just calm down a little.
Because I feel like it's so prevalent now.
Fever
You can hear
monkeys.
people coming in the distance. I feel like now, yeah.
Yeah, you just put your
Dude, you're gonna
ear to the
turn into
ground.
you're gonna literally turn into a monkey one day. Oh, that's the worst, bro. But that's that old-fashioned jerking off when you used to let your balls hit your hand. That's a straight up. That's a Confederate soldier jerking off. That's the
old-fashioned jerking off.
The new thing is just shaft only. Nobody's fucking with their balls anymore. You know, dude. When I was growing up, we couldn't even get porn. We had to get this dude Nick on Friday would draw us a picture of some pussy. You know, a little bit of crotch for the weekend. $4 to this dude Nick.
$4 for drawings?
Bro, you'd pay $8. And he had a nice fucking thing, bro. And you would fold that thing up, bro. You could feel it heating in your butt pocket the whole way on the bus. Sometimes you'd even
Was
fucking.
that good? The pictures were that good?
He was
You
so
would jerk
good.
off to this guy's drawings?
Oh, everybody would. He must have made probably $60 on a Friday. And this was in 1995, you know?
That was $60, like $160 today.
Oh, yeah. Think about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, dude, and we'd come back on Monday and people would have like these fucking busted ass looking all sketches, rain on them. People was like, oh, this one got rain on it. Like, bro, that's some
rain.
that rain has your fucking kids in it. You're lying about that.
What percentage do you think of the internet is dedicated to porn? Yep.
But man, I love what you said about Joey Diaz, dude. I found myself watching him the other night. And before I knew it, I was out of my seat like this, bro.
Fist bumping.
Like I was at the end of Rudy. Like it was the end of fucking. And I'd never done that, bro. I've never done that in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is going on. Something's happening to me when I watch it. You know what's almost messed up? It's almost more, in a weird way, more romantic than the way you get killed today. Today, some mook just shoots you on the corner and runs off. There's nothing. There's no backstory. There's no side story. There's no.
You want your death to be remembered?
I want my death to be something romantic almost. If you die, you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't you rather be part of something than just, somebody runs up and stabs you in the neck or something?
Well, I mean, who was the guy who stood in front of the tank? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. If you do something like that,
Yeah.
But then you have to like stand up. What were you stand up for?
Before you leave, remember to subscribe. Got more videos here for you. They're there. Make sure you watch them. You should probably watch them now.